Greetings, family, greetings, brothers and sisters. We are well. Summer is starting, so we are happy, and we are hoping that you are well wherever you are. If in Africa, it's summer all the time. If you are in Europe, in the US, we know definitely winter is coming. So warm up and be ready for it. So some great and shocking news coming from Niger. And what is happening is that Niger has ended security cooperation with Morocco after discovering that France is using them for surveillance system and espionage. It's crazy because when the ECOWAS was fighting like Maudhui or giving warnings, blackmailing. Yes. There are countries that were fighting together. Like, for example, you see Algeria was supporting Niger but fighting Mali, right? But Morocco called all of them and told them, I'm going to give you a port and all that. That's if you remember supporting that. It was something you are like, how would that happen? Because we have Mauritania and Algeria. Those two get support from France. But now Morocco called them the king of Morocco and they sat down and talked. We don't know what happened after that because if you get a port but there's a block, how would I pass? But there's another thing. Remember, we have Algeria. Algeria is fighting Mali, but it's supporting Niger. So there was also some problem. How will this work? Then there's another day. Burkina Faso at some point arrested some spies, you remember? And those spies, at some point, Ibrahim Traore got paid. I think it was like 60. How much was it? A lot of money, like 60 million euros to release them. Do you know who was the intermediator? Intermediator. It was the king of Morocco. So, and Ibrahim Traore said that we have listened to one of our brother nation. That is why we accepted to release these people. Now here we are. There has been an end in intelligence cooperation between Niamey and Rabat, and Niger's Directorate General for Documentation and External Security had ended a partnership with Morocco, citing lack of operational effectiveness and more seriously suspicious of foreign interference. Precisely French, you see? So Ibrahim Traore was thinking that this is a brotherly nation. But now the same people are being used by French to spy on, to survey. So it's like these guys were told, pretend like you are good, you are their brothers. There's this, they say, Muslim brotherhood. But in real sense, we are doing work. It's like Algeria, sorry. It's like Algeria. Can you say that Algeria, because now they normally work out with Niger, can you say now that they are also with Mali? No, they are supporting terrorists for the master. So that is what is happening. And it's high time that these guys, the three guys, the trio, realize that it's them all alone. It's not Senegal, it's not Mauritania, it's not Morocco, Algeria, Tunisia, all those countries. They are all alone. Even Chad. Chad appears to be very, they are like brotherly, but we don't know where they stand. So they are alone, being surrounded by people who can be their enemies. So kudos to Niger for doing that, Abdurrahman Tiani, and we are hoping that the other two countries, Burkina Faso and Mali, will follow suit.
Yeah, but if you're an African citizen, you already know that we had our doubts on Morocco and Tunisia, on many of them.
Actually, Morocco doesn't consider itself
Africa. Yeah, so if you don't consider yourself even, my brother in the sense of, Africanism, then why would I trust you? Because anything that is out of Africa, it's either Europe, the US, Asia, and most of them are enemies. Apart from Russia and China, who have been working with us, with good collaborations, but the rest of them are here to destroy, to steal, to fight, whatever we are trying to build. The AES has only 3 brothers that they need to keep peace there. That is the only brothers that they can trust. Also, they have to be skeptical with each other because even within their government, you have people who are not seeing revision. We just saw in Mali the other day, the former prime minister was one of the guys who were also trying to make things not work for the country, if I may put it that way. So the only brothers that these three can trust is just amongst themselves. Anyone else, even another brotherly country from Africa, should not be trusted because we don't know who is behind this brotherly scheme that we are seeing at face value. So Morocco was never there to support or to help these guys.
Some years ago, there's a big problem with Morocco because there's Morocco and Western Sahara. Western Sahara wants to be dependent of Morocco, but Morocco keeps on saying, it's like Somalia and Somaliland. So the AU decided to acknowledge Western Sahara some years back. And when they decided to acknowledge Western Sahara, Morocco got very angry, withdrew from the AU, and applied to join the EU, European Union. So you see, when you talk to some people from Morocco, they will like, when they talk to you, they say, you're from Africa, but you're also from Africa. You are like, they don't even consider themselves as
within the continent.
Yeah. So that's the big problem that there is. But these guys need, the trio, they just need to be very careful when they send this military cooperation, because military cooperation is security. It's all about, they can do a lot of things to you in the sense of, we have cooperation.
Also coming as close to, military, they will get a lot of information from you because they'll maybe probably brothers in the field, in the battlefield, and they are just, telling stories, not knowing that this is an enemy I'm giving out information to, because they probably even don't talk to those guys in high command.
Yeah.
They talk to these little ones here and find out some information and send it out to France.
Yeah, that's now. And another thing is, there's drones. The guys in the AS will check and see, wow, that's a Moroccan, so we are together. It's the other way. The guy is spying for the master. So it's good that they did this, and maybe the niche is very clear. Very, very clear. So brothers and sisters, let us know what you think in the comment section. Continue supporting us by liking, sharing, subscribing if you haven't. We also have Buy Me a Coffee link in the description. It is buymeacoffee.com to African bars as on your screen. You hit that, you go to our page in buy me a coffee page. We have the number of coffees you can buy, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or more. Will be great.
At only $5.
At only $5 only. 1 coffee we share, 2 coffees we can have each. Yeah, Then we also have our merchandise, and by there we are going to add more. We have two very beautiful designs. One is for Ibrahim Traore saying fatherland or death, and another one is the trio with the beautiful writings like my African heart beat for the AES. When you wear that and you are traveling to Africa, you'll be loved by everybody. People will be like, hi, you are from...
Well, wearing that and in, abroad, it feels good. You feel like you are in Africa and still part of, Africa.
Exactly. So support us on TeePublic. The link is in the description. You can buy a QB phone covers. We have the caps. We have t-shirts, different types. We have shorts, a lot of them. You just need to click and buy. Also, we hope that you are well, and we see you in the next video. Bye-bye.